Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. This is Jay with the news. I stumbled on this video here that happened in Baltimore where a pastor went to one of the school board meetings and wanted to speak and they wouldn't let him speak. I'm not sure if it was a school board meeting, but I think he wanted to speak and talk about how the kids can't read in the city, how a lot of the kids are failing and not doing too good. But anyway, let's get to the story.
I go to white school boards in the suburbs, and the white people who know that I'm coming, because I may advertise it, they let me speak.
We appreciate that.
But the black people in my own community that look like me, y'all have a black governor, a black mayor, predominantly black school board, black officers, and the guy who has a differing viewpoint can't speak in your school board meeting? You are defrauding me of my freedom of speech.
No, we're not. You talking, right?
No, I'm not able to be heard on record. And that's the problem. This is the issue with why we have failing schools in Baltimore. Because no one wants to change. It's protecting the status quo. Let's protect the CEO of Baltimore Public Schools who makes $479,000 a year. The kids can't read.
Damn, that's crazy.
The kids can't read, but she makes $500,000 a year. This is not right. No, take me out. It is necessary. I can't go. I've come too far to go too easily.
That's your choice.
If you want to arrest me, you can, brother. If you arrest my speech, arrest my hands. I'm not carrying anything but a microphone and a Bible in my book bag. That's all I got. And y'all silence the black preacher.
Wow. You guys heard that, right? He's a pastor who want to speak, and how he's not happy with the city, how the school board members are making all this money and that the kids can't read and they can't, figure out questions and stuff like that. This is a problem in a lot of the black communities, man, where you can't say nothing, but the ones that's making the most money is the one that they're protecting. As you guys can see, even the cops, I know they wanted to say something because they kind of probably agree with him. They didn't want to arrest him or anything. They could have for freedom of speech, which is crazy. But he said that he go to like white areas or white school board meetings where they allow him to speak. I'm guessing when he go to these places, he probably talk about, hey, we need change. How can we change in the location that we are? What you guys can do to help us or whatever. I'm not sure what he went there for, but I'm sure when you go to these different school board meetings, because I have gone with my, for my kids and stuff, and our area is not, completely dominant with blacks. It's a mixed culture in that area. Right, we got all type of culture. We got Asian, we got white, black, Spanish. We got all kind, and everybody get along because they understand kids actually come here to go to school, and they know how important it is. There's a lot of city where they are taking all the money from the school, using it for different stuff like the resource. They have pretty much no resource, but we're paying all these taxes to help the schools stay open. But pretty much nothing good is going on in that school. So if the kids can't read and they're not understanding how to solve, the simple problems, what the hell is going on? What they trying to do? I know they blaming the school. You can't blame the school. You got to blame the parents too. If the kid's not going home to get, where the parents can't help them, you can't just send your kids to school and you think that the school is supposed to help them. Yes, they help them to an extent, but at the same time, when kids take stuff home, homework and stuff like that, y'all gotta help them. And not only that, if you guys don't attend those school board meetings, right? How that's gonna help? A lot of people don't attend these meetings. I will go to some of the meetings that I go to with the school board. It'd be packed I'm talking about packed with a lot of parents, because they just want to hear what's going on. Because if it's any changes, somebody is bound to stand up and be like, nope, we don't want this changes. It's fine the way it is. Let's keep it like that. They be like, stop trying to change things because we pay all this money and everything seems fine. Our kids are graduating. Our kids have our honor roll students, A and B honor rolls. What else did we change? They got equipment for their football teams and other sports. The food is pretty good. Lunch is good. There's nothing to be changed. So don't even try it. That's the problem in these areas where that they mismanage the money. I don't understand how the school board member getting paid $400,000 a year, and you can't even speak to her. You can't even speak to her. And these dudes here, like the guy that was talking, was saying, telling, letting him speak, was saying, yeah, go, we're not trying to arrest you. I'm sure that dude makes some good money too. They just trying to protect their access. It's not fair, man. That is not right at all. And I don't think that, I'm just speaking out my mind, guys. Because sometimes I get upset about this because I know how it was when I was living in a low profit area, right? And how it was. And it was horrible. My mom had to get up, work extra jobs to get us out of that. And when she finally did, it was better than what we were before, where we was at. And then, me finally, I got a better job, went to school, do my thing with my family out there, with my wife and kids. And now now we live in a better area. Sometimes you just got to work hard to get your kids to a different area. And that's just sad that the parents actually have to go through this. And some parents don't go to the school board meetings. They just okay with it, just like that. They don't care if the kids fail. None of that, leave no kids behind. If the kid is failing, how can he go to college? He's not even going to understand basic math, basic reading. And he don't know anything about history. The important things after you leave school, which, at least basic math, they don't even know that. Some kids can't even tell time. Just the other day, yesterday, me and my daughter was working on, the clock, because mostly everything is digital, and then they go off of that, working on the clock. Listen, it took us about 10 minutes for her to understand how to read a clock. 10 minutes. And she was able to figure it out. It does not take that long. It's so quick. You guys can't just give your kids these gadgets and they just be on YouTube all day. They ain't learning nothing. They are not learning anything. But it took 10 minutes for her to learn this. And she's only in the 2nd grade. So now when she got a test today. So when she get to class, she going to ace it because they just started learning. But the crazy thing about it, she knew some of it from before. Because we used to teach her. She was wondering how to read the clock. Well, I think we took our time sometime because we didn't want to rush her to, just rush her to, for her to understand something. To rush her into something new. Because kids, they like a vacuum. They suck everything in. Sometimes they do forget. But when they start sucking all this stuff and you continue to practice with them, trust me, they get better. But this is a sad thing in Baltimore because I heard about it because Baltimore is one of the cities that get the most funding for schools out the whole country, I heard. Baltimore. And the kids are failing. They can't read. They read at a below grade level. That is horrible. Seriously, that is horrible. But we got to work on this, guys, man. We can't be allowing this stuff. We can't be allowing, and it's mostly these Democratic cities that happening like this. I think even LeBron's school that he helped open, and the same thing, the kids couldn't read. This was like 2 years ago when they was like happy with that because they didn't know how to read. They couldn't tell math and anything like that. You can't blame the teachers because she's not even getting paid to watch some of these bad kids, man. Some of these kids are bad. They are horrible, man. And I'm just being honest about it. I don't need to lie. I don't need to sugarcoat nothing. I'm being honest. Some of them are just bad. Their parents allow it. So they go to school acting the same way because there's no supervision at home. No supervision. Older brothers watching the younger kids. Older sister watching young kids. Older sister's like 11 years old. While the parents out there clubbing or working 2 to 4 jobs to help support them and still live in the hood. It might sound like I'm just bashing these hood schools, but not really. I'm sure it's the same thing in the white neighborhood, like those trailer trash they be calling them. Those people, because it's crazy. Even white people won't even affiliate with those people, but us will affiliate with anybody. No, it shouldn't be like that. If somebody not taking care of their spot, well, this not the person we want in our hood, and not in our neighborhood. So it's all about environment, people. If the environment ain't right, it's not a good look. I'm being serious about it. So this is sad, and I hope he's able to speak. Because I know they wanted to arrest him. I know they do. That guy right there probably wanted it to happen so bad. But he was able to stand there and keep speaking. He didn't care about that. Go and lock me up for speech and see what happened. Things got Trump is in office now. Well, he's going to be in office in a few days. So remember, January 20, guy. We got to get rid of these people that's causing this, man. Seriously. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. You guys have a great one.